Hi, I'm Paul Clevesley.
And I am Drew Baker.
We would like to welcome you to the Project Search 2022 graduation.
Here are the interns of 2022.
Lainey Ashton.
Paul Clevesley.
Joe Baker.
Will Down.
Millie Eade.
Heidi Finch.
Lewis Jones.
Shannon Ollerman.
Scott Pomeroy.
Emily Woods.
During our time on Project Search, we have completed 3 different internships.
Here are some of us at work to show you what we've been up to.
Hi, my name's Emily and I'm working in the level 7 restaurant at the moment, and I am cleaning the pots by hand as the dishwasher's broken. That's what I'm doing at the moment, but before that I did pathology and then I did pharmacy first as well. The best thing about the job is free lunch and also making new friends within the team and all the new skills that you learn as well.
Hi, my name is Joe Baker. I'm a linen porter and I organise and help send out cages of laundry and linen that need to go up to different wards. I've been working here for about 6 weeks now. So within the first day I was like, I didn't know what to do, I didn't know the way you should pile up the laundry, but I've taken to it like a duck to water, so it's pretty easy. The best thing about working here is just definitely the sense of teamwork and also the fact that you can focus more on the job because it's quiet. There's some music to keep us company, but that's as much as it usually gets to. It's quite quiet in here, definitely. I mean, it's definitely more for people who want a more fixed routine with their work. And it's also good for those who, kind of want to be back of house, kind of more out of the way of the public. So I feel like it would be quite a good job for those who may want that.
Hello everybody at Project Search. It's me here, Richard Crompton, the Trust Chairman, in my garden, at home, bash myself on the nose gardening. Just started my annual leave, but Jane Middleman asked me to record a short message to congratulate you on your graduation, which I'm very, very happy to do. I'm coming to the end of my 10 years at University Hospitals Plymouth, and one of the most fantastic things has been to see all of you each year on Project Search come join us, do such wonderful things, and then go on often to work full-time with us here in the hospital. It's been wonderful and a huge pleasure to meet all of you over all of those 10 years. So a big congratulations from me. Well done. Thank you to Stevie Harris and all the fantastic staff at Project Search. Thanks to all of our staff who've helped you along the way as you've been doing your work experience, and of course to all your friends and all your family. Congratulations to all of you and good luck in the future. Bye for now.
We have lots of different mentors who help us during our internships. Some of them have kindly given up some of their time to answer some questions.
Hi, I'm Paul Cleveland. I'm here with my manager, Louise Pelly.
Hello, hi, my name's Louise Pelly. I'm the portering manager in Derriford Hospital, Plymouth.
All right. Can you tell me how you got your role as a portering manager in Derriford Hospital?
Yeah, of course I can. It's been a very long journey for me. I've been here for about 19 years now. I started off as a domestic. I learned about the domestic role and how they work within the hospital. I then went into portering, learnt about that, about waste. I was then on the help desk. From that, I was able to become a coordinator, which is a bit like a team leader now. And then I progressed to the portering manager of what's now hotel services. I've just recently taken over the rest of the portering team, so it has been a long journey, but a fun one at the same time.
What skills does an intern need to join your department?
Somebody that likes walking. Because obviously, as you know, working in the hospital with us, there's a lot of walking as a porter and people that can communicate as well. It doesn't have to be long conversations with people, but people that can come up and introduce themselves to a patient and say hello and make them feel welcome.
What are your working hours as a manager?
Well, it depends on what's going on in the hospital. Obviously, if the hospital's busy or something's happening, then as managers we do stay on or support the team. So my normal working hours would be 9:30 till 5:30, normally 40 hours a week. However, if there's something going on in the hospital or the trust, then that changes and adjusts as and when we need to.
You have employed lots of previous project search interns.
Yeah.
What qualities and skills do you need to look for in employees?
So obviously with Project Search, as you know, you get the skills and the abilities when you come and work with us in your internship. So that gives people a lot of knowledge of the hospital. So having knowledge of the hospital is a very good skill to have. Like I said before, somebody that likes walking. Our roles are a lot of walking and people that can communicate, because it is a very lot of face-to-face communications with patients. So we do look at people that can. When we have interns, they are very nervous when they start, but then people tend to come out of their shell and we can see their really true potential.
Thank you guys for listening to our conversation.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Heidi Fend. I am an intern with Project Search, and with me it is my mentor, Steve.
Hi, I'm Steve Edwards. I'm a senior ATO in the technical services of pharmacy, and as Heidi said, I'm her mentor for her internship while she's with us.
How long have you been working at Derriford Hospital?
Quite a long time, 22 years and about 5 weeks. So I came there in like 2000, and it's now 2022, and it's almost time for me to leave because I've got to the pensionable age.
What does a normal day look like for you in pharmacy?
Okay, so I don't sleep very well, so I get in quite early, and it gives me a chance to catch up on old emails. But some days prior to going home in the evening, I make a list of things that I want to do first thing. So if there are any stores that I think are outstanding and hasn't come in, I make a list that they have to be chased up, or I could order new stores, and so that's practically how I start my morning. We try and keep about a couple of days ahead with the products for the patients on the ward. So I would pick those bags and vials again in the morning and make sure that they're ready. And the reason for that is, if I go to get something and we don't have it, it gives us 2 days to get it to buy it in, or make it. It's nothing worse than if you pick it like the afternoon before and then there's nothing, it's not there, then you're struggling to get it for the patient. So that's again, I do that. Halfway during the morning, obviously I also have to go and get the stores. The store's officer phone up and says, oh, we've got some products here for you. I go and get it, put it in the right place, and that's how to check it off, put it in the right place. We also have inpatients who require feeding in the evening. And so I have to liaise with the nutrition team and make sure that they get the prescriptions done in a timely manner and that the prescriptions are signed correctly, filled in and signed correctly. A lot of times, especially weekends, people forget that you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and they only do Friday. So I have to chase them up, that sort of thing. Once I'm happy with that, I then give the prescriptions, I log them in, and I then give the prescriptions to the pharmacist, who then has to screen them. And by screening, they go on the computer, look at the patient's details, look at their bloods and all those tests that they would have had, and make sure the treatment they're having, that's been prescribed for them, is actually correct. Once they've done that and they sign, they give it back to me. I then book out the bags, pick them, label them, and present them for the pharmacist to check off, so they get sent up to the patients. And that just about ends my day. In between that, I'll be getting, people will be asking me for stores, you know, little things like masks or syringes and things like that, and I'll go and get those sort of things for them. And that just about sums up my day. It doesn't sound a lot, but it actually fills out the whole day.
How does having a project search intern benefit the department?
With having someone new, and especially someone from Project Search, who hasn't actually come for a job, but they're looking at different ways, different aspects of jobs, it's teaching them what we do, looking after them, having that contact with them and saying, this is what we do, ensuring their safety first of all, explaining all that to them, explaining what we do, and then explaining each job as we go along, so that they actually understand that actual task, and then get them to do it a few times, and then get them to do it on their own. When you do that, and you see how over, say, a couple of weeks, how that person has grown in confidence, it actually is quite rewarding. And I like to think that in doing that and getting them to understand what we do and get them to do it, and then get them to hopefully like it, I'm actually selling the department. I'm saying, I would like to think that you would think, this is a good job. I'd like to come back and work here sometime. And that's I think is an aim that anyone should do when somebody comes into your department. You should actually make them feel that they can do that job. Explain it well and make them think, I can do that. I would like to work here and work with these people. Obviously, if the environment is toxic, you're not going to want to work. You're not going to want to work there. So we make sure that it's actually a friendly environment for anybody that comes in there, because we want people to think, yeah, that will do for me.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Our next video is Chris Harrison, who is the Executive Director of Employability at CTEC.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Harrison. I'm Director for Employability and Health at Plus, which is part of the CTEC group. Thank you very much for inviting me to come and say a few words for this celebration for this year's interns. It's a real pleasure to be here, albeit virtually, to say congratulations to our interns and to thank our fabulous partners for another amazing, successful course. If I could start by thanking those partners proper, City College Plymouth, NHS, and of course all of my colleagues at Plus for doing another amazing job. Again, as with last year, amidst a lot of uncertainty with COVID and other significant challenges. So huge thank you for the work you continue to do to ensure we work and live by our motto of no one left behind. Onto the important part, a huge congratulations, massive congratulations to all of our interns this year for completing your internship. I'm told that 2 of you have already secured work on the back of that, which is amazing, and really wish you every success in your new role. Delighted again that we continue to see some really good results, and that comes largely down to the hard work of you on the internship, and of course that contribution from our partners. I'm sure from what I hear about the rest of the company, will be following in the footsteps of your course mates if that's where you want to go and what you want to do. So a huge wishes and every success on your job search and for the future for you and for everyone involved. Really, as always, loving your work, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for our graduation. All of us have really enjoyed our time on Project Search.
We would like to end the video by saying thank you to the people who have helped us on our journey.